they have to. I mean, this song has, by public demand, soared to the top of the chart. Of course, if it was Mariah Carey or Bob Hope or whatever the other one is, White Christmas or something, it would be played constantly. So, I mean, they have got to. And if they don't, absolute shame on them. And it's just one more nail in their coffin, one more nail. I mean, these are the people who have voted for this song to get to the top are the people who are forced to pay the license fee. So come on, play fair, play the song.
Breaking right now, the BBC, the British bashing corporation, is coming under increased pressure to play the biggest surprise contender for the Christmas #1 of the year. Now, this is Starmer and the Grammy Hammers, who have released quite a brilliant song called It's Freezing This Christmas, a direct response to the fact that the winter fuel allowance has been removed for the elderly this year. Now, it's stormed to the top of the download charts, and Keir Starmer was even asked about it at PMQs this week.
Final question, Dr. Lucan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As it's Christmas, will the Prime Minister join me in congratulating Chris Middleton, who wrote a charity song to support Age UK, which has already raised £10,000? What's even better is it's likely to be the leader of the Lib Dems and his single to #1 this year, proving yet again that the Lib Dems can't win. Something I hope we can both agree on.
I'm not going to adjudicate between the contending singles for the top of the charts, but I will end, Mr. Speaker, this is the last question, I think, by just repeating a happy Christmas and a peaceful New Year to everyone across the House.
But surely, Christine Hamilton, the BBC should be playing this song, because do you remember when Margaret Thatcher died and they still played an excerpt of Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead, which had gone to #2 in the charts that week?
No, of course, there's no question about it. The BBC must play it unless they want to be shown up for the Bias Broadcasting Corporation, as you call them, Buggers Broadcasting Corporation. No, Buggers Broadcasting Communism. Sorry, that's what I call them. I'm forgetting what I call them. Unless they're going to be shown up for what they are. Of course they have to. I mean, this song has, by public demand, soared to the top of the chart. Of course, if it was Mariah Carey or Bob Hope or whatever the other one is, White Christmas or something, it would be played constantly. So, I mean, they have got to. And if they don't, absolute shame on them. And it's just one more nail in their coffin, one more nail. I mean, these are the people who have voted for this song to get to the top are the people who are forced to pay the license fee. So come on, play fair, play the song. But I loved Starmer's response. He didn't know what to say except Happy Christmas.
But they're not going to play the song, are they, Neil? They're not going to play the song. I can guarantee you right now they are not going to play the song.
No, of course not. In a sense, of course, it doesn't matter because these legacy media platforms are a thing of the past. I mean, who listens to them or watches them anymore? It's only if you are sort of half brain dead and stuck in front of a television that you're watching this stuff. I mean, I never, ever watch the BBC News or any of the programs like Question Time. They're so boring, so predictable, and they don't actually tell you what the real news is. And since social media has developed, of course, they are a very declining force and very rapidly. Sadly, we're still obliged to pay for being corporations through the license fee. That surely can't survive for that much longer either. And that's one of the next big battles I'm sure that reform will espouse, is freeing us from the television tax, and not before too long.
But the thing is, Neil, when you actually look at the BBC, they have no problem on a constant basis on Have I Got News for You, pillorying the Conservative Party. Kemi Badenoch has revealed she rarely has time for lunch and would rather a steak over a sandwich. She likes her steaks like her victories at PMQs. Very rare. So they have no problem doing that, do they?
No, exactly right. And you're going back to net zero. Of course, the BBC is now quite explicitly a propaganda platform for global warming alarmists. You won't get any contrary view at all. And Paul Homewood, in his website, not a lot of people know that, .com, takes apart the coverage on the BBC almost on a daily basis and showing how they're not just biased, but actually telling packs of lies to misinform people. If we need real fact checkers, it's on things that are going out on the BBC. But it's a fool's errand, really, to think you can ever change anything with a publicly funded broadcaster like the BBC, because anything which is publicly funded is going to be taken over by people of a left-wing mindset. And that's true of the whole gamut of public life, actually, that unless something is explicitly right-wing, it's going to be taken over by the left in due course, almost ineluctable nature. Of course, the BBC is feeling in a very precarious position, because as their ratings go through the floor compared with other platforms, and not least podcasts, then you're going to find that the public is going to get fed up eventually of paying for something they simply don't use or consume.
Keir Starmer's had a go, by the way. He's tried to compete by releasing the number 10 Downing Street Christmas card. Shall we have a little watch? But first, we've been told our whole lives that wrinkle creams were the easiest way to look younger. Now, one doctor says that's nothing but old news. According to Dr. John Lake, the world-renowned Beverly Hills beauty expert, most wrinkle fixes on the market are nothing but glorified moisturizers. They hardly make a dent on your appearance, and some can even be harmful to your skin, he said. Recently, Dr. Lake has focused his attention away from mainstream cosmetic practices. Why? So that he can pursue a revolutionary anti-aging breakthrough, one that some experts say could empty the wallets of the cosmetic industry. It's almost like Photoshop for your face. You may even be mad after seeing how easy it is to visibly erase your wrinkles from view, Lake told reporters. His personal clients have dubbed his new do-it-yourself technique the Age Rewinder method, because it can take years or even decades off your appearance in under 2 minutes. In light of this amazing breakthrough, Dr. Lake has released a step-by-step guide to the public, free and uninterrupted, where he outlines exactly how to use this simple solution from home. If this helps even one person look younger or feel more confident, I'll be thrilled knowing I helped, Dr. Lake commented. The video has since gone viral. At first, it was shared by users on Facebook, but since then, it's racked up over 2.3 million views and counting. So far, the comments and feedback have been outstanding, with thousands of women reporting they look decades younger. One viewer even commented, "Best results of anything I've used. I can't believe how well this works. I'll never stop using this. I don't understand how it works, but the results are great. Thank you." So you can find out more about this yourself right now. Go to bhmd1.com/outspoken or click on the link in the description box below. That's www.bhmd1.com/outspoken. Now, there is one thing Dr. Lake asked from his viewers. If watching this video helps you look and feel younger than you have in years, then please share this video with your friends and loved ones. Together, we have the power to help as many women reclaim a youthful look as possible. So go watch the video at bhmd1.com/outspoken right now, or just click on the link in the description box below.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, goodness me. I'm not inspired by that countdown, which had to be one of the worst Christmas moments of the year, Christine Hamilton.
No, well, I mean, I'm almost speechless. I hadn't seen that before. And that the countdown is reminiscent of his countdown for the Christmas lights going on outside Downing Street. It was the most uninspiring countdown imaginable. Is that really the Downing Street Christmas card?
It is. They have tried to play, Christine, on the 3, 2, 1. So they're saying 3, 2, 1, Happy Christmas from Downing Street. But I just feel it's a bit like you can't make a joke about us laughing at the Prime Minister. It's like how sometimes now he tries to make jokes about the fact that he always talks about his father, that he didn't actually like being a tool maker. It's not funny if you make the joke because you don't get the joke.
It is unbelievable. I mean, we were all pretty horrified when Labour was elected. Obviously, we could see it coming. But the speed with which this government has unravelled one thing after another. And I mean, the pathetic little Christmas card that you've just shown and the pathetic switching on of the lights, etc., is just, you know, the latest in a long line of examples, whether it's all Starmer's globe-trotting. I mean, he spent more time in the air than he has in this country since he was elected, roughly speaking. And all the free suits and the glasses and goodness knows what. And then Rachel Reeves, etc. And the one who was convicted of fraud.
Louise Hay. Louise Hay. Exactly.
Which
we should know about. Do you know one other interesting thing about this video, though? The wife, Lady V. There she is, Neil, making another appearance. So clearly he is trying to reassure us he's a happy family man, right?
Is that their child between them?
Well, to be honest, we've never seen the children, so it could be Christine.
And why have...
God.
What I want to know is where all those Christmas presents bought by Harry. Christmas presents round the tree.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Why hasn't...
Sorry, Christine.
Well, we know perfectly well, because she was given them by Lord Ali, that Lady Victoria has got some fabulous bright red Christmas-coloured dresses. Why isn't she wearing one of those? She looks as though she's going to a funeral or a memorial service. It's Christmas.
Yeah. Well, but Lord Ali was Victoria's secret for quite a long time, wasn't he? Was that Rachel Reeves I saw in the background dressed as Santa, just coming down the chimney, not in little children's presents, to steal them and take them away?
Yes, of course. Very
You've got
good.
to laugh. I mean, it is wonderful. It's the gift that goes on giving. You just think, what on earth is going to happen tomorrow? What are we going to discover?
It's just a shame that at the same time they're running our country into the ground. But there you go. It's Christmas time. Let's try and have a positive message. Thank you so much for watching Dan Wootton Outspoken. Please click on my face just to the bottom left to subscribe to this brand new independent news source and turn on the notification bell so you'll be alerted to our brand new live shows, uncancelled interviews, and special royal episodes. Outspoken is also now available as a podcast, so you can listen to the show every weekday on the go, wherever you are.